And we're pleased to be joined now by the head coach of the Terps, DJ Durkin. Coach, every head coach has a message when he begins camp. What's been kind of your overarching message to your team in the first week or so here?
I mean, it's really just about getting out and working. You know, everyone, you look forward to it so much. I mean, these guys have been working really hard all summer long, but it's kind of like, all right, you're waiting for that first day to get out there on the practice field, get the pads on. And really, so it's not a lot of long motivational talks or speeches or anything. It's just like, it's time to get to work. Let's go put it on the field and just really see what we got. And our guys are doing a good job of competing, and we're getting a lot of reps with guys and making sure all our freshmen and everyone are repping. And just because we want to see just that, who's willing to work and compete.
What are you most pleased about?
You know, I think just that our guys have really bought into what we're asking them to do, and we're being very demanding on them intentionally. We're making it that way, and you know what? They're just embracing it. I mean, they're really understanding. You know what? Like, we're ready to go do whatever it takes to win. They trust our coaching staff. They trust me to just say, if you say this is the way we need to do it, let's go do it. And as a coach, you can't ask for anything more than that, really.
What's something you haven't seen the first 4 practices that you'd like to see tomorrow, or practice 6 or practice 7?
Yeah, you know, so we're still in, as you saw today, we're in uppers, so shoulder pads and helmets. We haven't put all the full pads on yet, so, you know, it looks more like football now with the shoulder pads on more than the first 2 days, just helmets, but there's still nothing quite like putting all the pads on and then getting in there and really seeing how guys perform that way when we're actually hitting and tackling.
You know, Coach, you mentioned the guys are flying around, they're buying into it, but there's also that part of practice where you want to be able to keep the guys up, right? How close are you guys getting to that point where, you know, guys can fly around and they know just when to pull up so no one gets hurt and everyone's staying up?
Yeah, I mean, that's such a great point. We're spending time on that, educating our guys on that, because yes, we want to be physical. Yes, we want to practice hard and compete and all that, but you got to take care of your teammates. So we want everyone to get to the game. And so we spend a little time in team meeting every night going over good and bad examples from practice of this is a guy taking care of his teammates, this is a guy that maybe wasn't, and learning from it, because, you know, iron sharpens iron, but you got to be smart about it.
You mentioned being physical. I mean, this practice was certainly dictated by the spread offense. I mean, everything you did looked like it was based on the offensive and what they wanted to do. How do you get a defensive physical during the course of the year when you go against this type of offense?
Yeah, so we take a couple periods every day where we're working against 21 or 12 personnel type teams, or, you know, 2-back run game. Today most of that was our walkthrough time at the beginning, but we're also going to do that versus each other. Walt, our offensive coordinator, does a great job of incorporating that stuff in his offense so that we get those looks, and it's not just, you know, on a scout team or anything else. It's good player, you know, good on good, and we're getting those looks. And so we're definitely cognizant of that. And but you look at our conference, we play a lot of spread teams too, you know, and so it's like you got to be, I don't care who you are, what you're doing, you got to be good at both. You're going to see them both on defense.
At the quarterback position, got a battle going on, and it looks like it's pretty good. How is that starting to shape up?
Yeah, I'm enjoying that. You know, those guys are doing a great job of just really competing like any other position. You know, they have yellow on at practice, so we're not hitting them, but you know, they're not treated any differently. I mean, we coach them hard, and we're competing. We're sharing the reps. You know, I think, you know, you see Perry out there. I mean, that's a senior, experienced guy. I mean, it's obviously his 5th training camp. He knows what's going on. But I love what he's doing. He's really taking a leadership role with his teammates. And then, you know, our freshmen are out there competing, and you know, they're doing a lot of good things in their own right.
When do you want to make a decision there, Coach?
You know, we're going to go a couple weeks here. But we have a week from this Saturday is a big scrimmage for us, and really after that is probably we'll start getting set on, okay, you know, here's kind of how we are moving forward with our depth chart, and really narrow things down at all positions, including quarterback.
The significant issue at quarterback last year was the turnovers. You weren't here, obviously, but you know that that's something that was a huge concern, 36, the most in the nation. How do you go about cutting down on those in this camp?
It's something we talk about and emphasize every single day. There hasn't been a day go by where we haven't talked about it in a meeting or done work on the field. You guys noticed at the beginning of practice we did a ball security drill, and it's all facets for the offense, and we do it every day. And I think you get what you emphasize, and it's not about scaring them like don't make a mistake, don't throw it there. It's really just about making smart decisions. Really on our part as coaches, simplifying things for them too, so they can make those good decisions. And then it's just having security with the ball when it's in your hands.
Terps coach DJ Durkin, thanks a lot, Coach.
All right, guys, thank you.